So Tyler's new EP, We Want to Party, has flopped. And I'm seeing a lot of discourse around it, mainly black people kind of being happy that she flopped. And I'll be honest, I think y'all overreacting just a wee bit. Now I know where this whole thing is rooted from. It started with the whole black and color thing where Tyler was saying that she identified as a colored. And of course when we hear that, we like, what the fuck? Because that has a very negative connotation here in America. But y'all gotta understand that's what she is. In South Africa, that's what she identifies as. I have a friend from South Africa and she teaches me about the culture there. And Tyler is not wrong for that. Now, I get maybe her response. It seemed like she didn't really care about how we felt about the shit. But I don't feel like she's trying to say she's anti-black or, the whole thing. Like, I know black, I know black. I don't think she's saying that. I don't think that's her intentions. It's just, it is what it is. Like, y'all gotta understand, that's what she identified as her whole life. I truly don't believe it's some anti-black shit. Now, I do get y'all not liking how arrogant she can be sometimes. Like, she is arrogant and uppity. Or can be that way. I be peeping in myself. But I don't think it's a thing like, oh, I'm better than y'all. Or I'm better than black Americans. I don't feel like that. I feel like that's just who she is. And what's so crazy, y'all be begging for these stars and divas, but then when y'all get them, y'all be whining about it. Like y'all are overly sensitive and overanalyze every single thing. Y'all don't want no diva for real. She's a diva. It is what it is. She's a diva. But y'all don't really want that shit for real. Not in this climate, not in today's time. Y'all not ready for that. I think this project flopped out. I don't think it's mainly because, black Americans don't rock with her no more. Woo woo. For one, it didn't have no hits on here. And what I've noticed with singers and pop singers and stuff like that, they need a hit. Whenever they drop an album or project, whatever the case may be, they need some type of hit or song that's charting pretty high, charting pretty decent for them to sell well. Unless your name in the lights of Taylor Swift or Billie Eilish, if you don't have no type of hit on that album as a singer, it's typically not gonna sell that well. Two, I think her sound is getting a little played out, at least to Americans, because that's been this whole discourse around her flopping. If she wants to appeal to Americans more, she's gonna have to dive a little bit deeper into pop and R&B and shit like that. Because I said this a long time ago, that Afrobeat and album piano music, it gets a little repetitive. It's like we hear that beat pattern and shit like that, and it's like, oh, okay, we've heard this before. Americans are not big supporters of that type of music. We rock with it. There's definitely some Amapiano and Afrobeat artists who are very successful, but after a while, it's like, give us something a little bit different. Or at least for me personally, that's how I be feeling. Once I hear a few songs of that, I'm like, okay, this feels like the same song. Give me something different. Three, her team didn't market this very well. I honestly forgot or shit, barely even knew she dropped this shit. I don't think they market this very well. But I'm going to say this too. It is an EP, y'all. Like, it's not going to do no big numbers. There's only 4 songs on here, 11 minutes. It's not meant to do some super big numbers, right? Although 3.7K is pretty bad, especially for somebody in the caliber of Tyla and how popular she's supposed to be. But, y'all shouldn't expect her to do no crazy numbers on an EP. But yeah, man, I think y'all just oversaucing this shit. And this not me trying to take off a Tyler, so to say, but I know how y'all do, man. Y'all overdo shit sometimes. I don't think she's on some like, I'm better than y'all, or I'm bigger than the program. And clearly she's not bigger than the program. Like, that's what a lot of these artists and a lot of these people from different countries and shit like that need to understand. You're not bigger than the fucking program. I get that. But man, y'all gotta stop over analyzing this shit, bro. Man, let her rock out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't dig the music or you just not digging what she is and what she does, cool. But let's not make all this shit about race and all this type of stuff.